Probably you guys are wondering why this episode is called Loot Wars. Well, let me tell the story behind. So I just finished the conflict in Dantooine. I got a couple of fragments for the TX225. Everything is fine. And in my infinite wisdom, I decide to move myself to Erkit. Okay, there is another conflict in Dantooine where you can get the security droid, but I decided let's go to Erkit to finish some of the objectives, just to chill out. Also, we were in the middle of the war. Probably it was like an hour or 2 hours before the end of that war, so I decided to do a couple of attacks. Wasn't really paying attention that much to the loot that I have in my base, right? Usually I don't like to leave my base with a lot of loot. That is probably one of the rules in all the strategy games. I mean, if you leave all the loot in your base, you're pretty much calling the opponent to go there and attack you, right? So this is what happened. After attacking one of the outposts, I lost all the squad units, also my Droideka Sentinel and Oppressor. I didn't pay attention to how much loot I was carrying with me, and I decided to just, okay, let's close the game for a few, let's get the troops ready, and let's go for a couple of attacks and try to get the objective zone. Big mistake because I closed the game before getting my Droidekas back or before getting any troops at the squad center, and that is a big mistake. Usually you're gonna pay for that. I know you guys want to see the Game Hunter getting completely destroyed. Well, this is your episode. It was terrible. This is the first time that they stole so much loot in the game. But that is only half of the story. Well, let's go back in time and see what happened in Erkit probably 3 hours ago. Let's go to Erkit for the first part of Loot Wars. Alright, so I'm under some heavy attack. The player is called Obi-Wan. I don't have my Droidekas. I don't have any units at the squad center, and it's pushing me with some Juggernaut and also some Desert Soldiers. Desert Soldiers are similar to the Sand Troopers, so that means that they have that bonus over 150% damage and also health, which we already talked in the previous episode. That is kind of like an imbalance, it's kind of killing the game, so hopefully they fix that. I think we don't need that kind of bonus. 50% is more than enough. Okay, let's concentrate. Things are not looking okay. I don't have my units. I don't have units to protect the base, so that is a big disadvantage. Here comes Luke, some Desert Soldiers, some Hellfire droids are still attacking. The only units that I have to defend my base is this group of heavy soldiers, which their heavy stormtroopers are gonna go down 2 seconds. Yeah, okay, they went down extremely fast. Medic droids plus Desert Soldiers. Almost good game. Actually, it's good game. It's so difficult to stop this combo. Those guys are so powerful. Luke is doing a really good job. There is a bunch of medic droids in the back. My rapid fire turrets cannot aim or target those. Only this one at the bottom. Only these two right here. Finally, I was able to destroy the droids, and that is the only chance that I have to stop this attack, because the Desert Soldiers are extremely powerful. We already talked about this special unit, right, in the episode with the Empire. So 79% damage, that is a lot. That is a lot, and I think there is another attack from one of the corners with the Oppressor, if I'm not wrong. Anytime, let me speed up things a little bit. Yeah, that is the Oppressor, 80%. And let's take a look to the damage, because it was a lot of loot. Big mistake. 186,000 in credits, 506,000 in alloy, and 4,000 and something in contraband. So that is roughly like a 694 something thousand in credit in total, which is kind of like a lot. But nothing better than sweet revenge. So I decided to scout this guy and attack back, which is an option that most of the time doesn't work. Every time that you're trying to revenge somebody, you either receive a message saying that the player is online, or maybe the player is under shield protection. But in this case, this guy was available, and he still was holding some of my loot, so it was the perfect time for me to strike back, because the Empire strikes back. Okay, so attacking with some heavy cannons, taking care of the bursters in each of the corners. This layout is quite annoying, and this player also had units on defense, Hellfire droids, Oppressor, and also a Juggernaut. So things are not gonna be easy for me. I have my heavy cannons in front. I put some dewbacks, also some Sand Troopers, and now the police, the AT, DP is joining the party. They're gonna take care of the Juggernaut and also those heavy soldiers. And things are looking quite okay. I got my defender taking care of some of the clusters on defense. Revenge is complete, kind of like a complete. We already have 1 star. I would love to have 2 stars at least, and also recover some of my loot, and that is exactly what we're doing, because I have my Sun Troopers completely wiping this base. Elite AT-AT is moving at the same speed of the Oppressor and also the AT-DP. So that line pushing together like in football, okay, like an offensive line, if they're all pushing together at the same time, it's so difficult to flank. Okay, so here we go. We got units attacking in every single corner. We got Pedro over there taking single-handedly in the base. Pedro's too cool for this. Also, we got some heavies over here. Heavy cannons, of course. Oppressor, the other Droideka. The only problem with the Empire units is the speed. The ATDPs, the AT-AT is gonna take forever, and that was the only reason we didn't get the 3 stars, because those guys were taking like some sweet time to reach the other corner of the map. But Revenge is complete, 2 star, 79. Okay, I give you that, Obi-Wan. You beat me by 1%, but the loot is awesome. 640,000 in credit. 193,000 in alloy. That is roughly like 833,000 in resources. That's what it's called, Loot Wars. Fellas, this is the Game Huntah, another episode, Star Wars Commander Empire. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share my videos. Don't forget to turn on the subtitles in Spanish. No se olviden de poner los subtítulos en español. Los estoy poniendo en las series más importantes. So the idea is for me to add more languages and trying to get the whole community together. It's not easy. I'm putting a lot of time, so I hope you guys are appreciating that. Don't forget to put in the commentary section, let me know what you think about the series. And also, don't forget, one more time, I mean, how many don't forget? Don't forget to follow me on Being That Pro. We're going to be doing a Star Wars live stream over there. Fellas, this is the Game Huntah signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.